Lads. What the hell is going on? What is happening? What are you doing? What are all of you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Lads, like 2K. Obviously, they've just done something kind of good. They've done something kind of good, and I'll give them credit. They've done something kind of good. But you. Let me stay composed. I can't stay composed. Oh my God. We're losing the battle. We are losing the battle now. We had overtaken it. I'm convinced these votes are rigged at this stage. We were about to win the battle. But my God, lads, we can't lose this. We cannot lose this to the guys that don't play my team. We are currently losing the vote. You guys can see there's a free Galaxy Opal. We are currently losing a vote to the old heads. I know what they say. Like older people do outvote younger people. But we can't lose to the old heads. We can't lose to them. We just can't. Lads, Patrick Ewing is currently beating Jared Culver. We had it overtaken. We had it won yesterday. Like Culver had overtaken. Culver was on 51%. And now there's been a swing. There has been an absolute swing. Like we did it. We pushed it. Culver was winning. And now it's Ewing. Ewing's gone back. Ewing has taken over. How? Lads, what? We can't let this go on. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Jared Culver. They're going to give him a different dribble style, but still. Pro 1, Pro 3, Pro 1, Trey Burke, Kobe. What does this remind you of? Let me show you who, it's the wrong thing I clicked on. Let me show you who this guy reminds me of. Tracy McGrady. That looks familiar. They're the same card. Maybe you want to say T-Mac is more length. Fine with that. I'm fine with that one. Brandon Roy. Literally the same. He's just going to be probable point guard eligible. Because if you guys don't know, last year in NBA 2K20, we had a Jared Culver card that came out for March Madness, and he could play point guard. We were probably getting a point guard eligible Brandon Roy. But you guys are voting for the biggest, not even you guys, because I hope you guys aren't. People are out here voting for the biggest trash can in my team this year. Like, maybe Ben Wallace might have to move aside. Because Patrick Ewing, because like we might get a good Ben Wallace tomorrow. If we get a good Ben Wallace tomorrow, all's forgiven. Just like Goat Duncan solved all Duncan from being garbage for most of 2K20. Once we get one version of a card that's good, it solves all the things. Like Ray Allen's a beast, but all the other Ray Allen cards suck. But if you get one good card of any individual card, you know what? They're redeemed. But Patrick Ewing's not going to be redeemable because he has his own signature base, which is the worst thing in the game. Not only that, if you want to argue, although there's a lot of Knicks fans and they want to use a Patrick Ewing, answer me this. Do you really think we're not going to get an Opal Patrick Ewing or a Dark Matter Patrick Ewing later on in the year? But you better believe we're not getting an Opal Jared Culver. And if you guys want to use one of the best cards in the game for cheap, if there's an Opal point guard Brandon Roy, or if there is a point guard T-Mac, or even maybe a point guard eligible all today, which won't be expensive. If it's a point guard Brandon Roy T-Mac, they're going to be a million times more expensive than Jared Culver. As well as that, Ewing. If you are a big fan, you really want to use Ewing. There's a free Ewing right here. And you want to know why nobody uses him? Because he's a trash can. Like his stats aren't great. I'll admit that. But even if he had 85 3 ball and 85 speed, he'd still be a trash can. He's still going to be garbage because he's Patrick Ewing. One of the worst releases in the game. You put it on fast, you put it on fast, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. He's still an absolute garbage man, lads. There is nothing, absolutely no reason why Why? And actually, no, sorry. I'm saying why. But we know the reason. The old heads are out. They're out. Patrick Ewing is quite clearly a bigger name than Jarrett Culver. Just like Christian Leitner is quite clearly a bigger name than Dougie McBuckets. But we are the 2K players. We are the 2K community. We gotta get our guys in here. We gotta get guys that are iconic. Jarrett Culver was an iconic player last year. The only thing Patrick Ewing has been iconic for in 2K is a guy who goes straight into the lowest, into worthless tier and tier lists. The only thing he's been iconic for in 2K is being the unlimited reward that's so bad that people stop playing the mode. Like, do you guys want to allow this? Do we want to see a symbol of incompetence in 2K? A symbol of 2K is incompetence with Patrick Ewing. He's never been good. People used to say he was good in 19. He sucked in 19. He sucked in 18. He sucked in 17. Even his pink diamond card sucked in 17. And he was one of like 799 overall cards. Patrick Ewing has been a garbage man since the beginning of time. But yet, we all get so hyped on Brandon Roy, Tracy McGrady, and don't realize Culver is literally the same. He's literally the same. But yet, you guys are going... People... No, I keep saying you guys. But yet, people, the old heads, are out in their numbers. They are out in their numbers. Like, there are more people voting on this poll. And for some reason, like, why have more people voted in Obi Toppin than this? This is rigged. This has to be rigged. Because you do realize, look at the retweets. 31 retweets, 42 retweets, 23, 34, 120, 21, 17. You're seeing 178 quote tweets, 64 retweets. That's 242. Am I right with that math? 242. But yet somehow there are less votes in this one? There are less votes in this one, which is the first, by the way. It's the first one. There are less votes in this one than on a freaking Obi Toppin vote. They're rigging it. They have to be rigging it. It's either the old heads out in numbers or this poll's being rigged. There is no reason why this one should have less votes than Obi Toppin, considering the fact that it has 10 times the amount of retweets, this individual one. How does this one not have more votes? And it's first as well. I just dropped my controller. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore because we're going to be getting this bum Patrick Ewing. And I can guarantee you, this bum Patrick Ewing is going to beat Andre Drummond. I can guarantee you he's going to beat Andre Drummond. And then it's Patrick Ewing versus Kemba. We've either got a 6-1 point, because Kemba is going to he's beating Jason Terry, and Kemba's probably beating Greg Oden. If Greg Oden comes through and Greg Oden wins it all, I'm happy. But it's probably going to be Kemba. We're going to either have a 6-1 point guard, or we're going to have the symbol of ineptitude in 2K that my team that is Patrick Ewing. We cannot allow this, lads. We need to band together. We need to get Culver this win. Because if Patrick Ewing wins, my God, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I don't know what precedent this sets. Like, if 2K actually think we want the Patrick Ewing card over a beast like a Jarrett Culver, we don't know what we're going to be getting in packs. We don't know how bad 2K are going to screw us now. If this is what 2K feel people actually want. It is evident the people that don't play the game mode are overtaking his vote, if not bots overtaking his vote. So we got to come out in numbers. We have got to come out in numbers. If you have another Twitter account, you vote for Jarrett Culver. We need to come out in numbers, because out of all these, I'm happy with Obi Toppin coming through. If Obi Toppin wins, I'm fine. But as long as it's one of Jarrett Culver or Obi Toppin, we're good. Because Jarrett Culver, I can guarantee you Jarrett Culver is the best player. I can guarantee you Jarrett Culver is the best of all these players. The difference is that Obi Toppin is a little more hyped and he's probably the second best player, so I'm fine with Obi Toppin. But if we end up with a Patrick Ewing card, lads, I don't know what's going to happen. So, lads, we need to band together. We need to come together as a community and hashtag vote Culver, because we need this. We need Jarrett Culver, and we cannot have Patrick Ewing beating someone like Culver. Like, what's next? 2K seeing this and they decide to give us a bad release Will Chamberlain over a better Dino? Like, actually, Will Chamberlain's pretty good. They decided to give us actually, Paris is pretty good. I don't know who's got a bad release. Dennis Rodman. They decided to give us a Rodman over a Dino or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Vote Jarrett Culver. Please. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching, lads. We need to win this. Please like, comment, and subscribe.